Thank you all. Thank you, Mike. Ladies and gentlemen, colleagues, friends, and fellow Europeans, it is my immense pleasure to welcome you today in the heart of Europe at the very first edition of the AI in Defense Summit. And Europe today stands at the intersection of two highly critical revolutions: the new wave of generative artificial intelligence and the renewed urgency to rebuild the European defense industry. And this intersection is the central pillar of our summit today. A summit that was designed to be different, not just for high-level talk, but to share the reality of the battlefield, the pace of technological change with those removed from the fight, and bring them up to speed with what we're up against and what comes next in this war. And let us make no mistake, Europe is at war. Of course, we're in Brussels. There are no air raid sirens. There are no bombs in the streets. We are lucky. And those of us who are lucky not to be on the front lines must do whatever we can to help this fight, because this fight is ours. The attacks are real, they are constant, and they are all over Europe in hybrid format. They carry serious economic and civilian consequences. As I speak, for example, thousands of AI-generated videos are being produced every single minute to manufacture the illusion of support for narratives that fracture us, from a push to stop supporting Ukrainians defending our front lines, to calls to abolish the European Union altogether. So this is a shared fight, and this summit, we hope, is a contribution in that fight. So I want to thank each and every one of you for coming today. We have had such an unexpected, massive interest in this summit. We've had, on the first edition, almost 1,000 requests for registration. And today, we are expecting people from over 20 different countries. And thank you, because this was done in just 3 months. What an honor to be here. And we are also very proud to be supported by a great set of partners. You saw the agenda earlier for the panels and exhibits, where you will be able to find them in the main room next to the catering. And please be sure to stay for their panels. You will be able to meet them throughout the day. And last but not least, I want to thank the many founders that applied to our startup pitch competition. We'll be showcasing this afternoon. These founders are building the next technological innovations that protect Europe. And to tell you more about the summit and why we're here, please welcome on stage my partner at 7 Capital, Andriy Kolodyuk.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome again. But before we begin, I would like you to look around the room again. And we have a full ecosystem here. We have policymakers, we have the military and security leaders, we have the investors, of course, and we have founders that build in the technologies that will shape the European future and security in the next decade. And this is not accidental, because this summit meant to be foundational, because Europe has a world-class AI talent, Europe has a capital. But what we're still building is a connected AI and defense ecosystem. And in the years ahead, leadership in defense will not be defined by who has the most impressive AI. It will be defined by who can integrate AI into the real systems, real chain of commands, and a real operations reality. And today we have a rare and important opportunity. We will hear today directly from those who are defending us on the battlefield, from people using these technologies under the pressure, where decisions are made in seconds and mistakes have a real consequences. Their experience is not the theory. It's knowledge written in time, a saved system, adopted, and the lives are protected. If Europe wants to accelerate, we must learn faster from those who are already carrying the weight of defense. And throughout the day, we also hear from innovators and investors working to scale these solutions and they can be deployed responsibly and at the speed. The goal is not inspiration, it's alignment. And if you do this right, the summit becomes more than the conference. It becomes part of the foundation of the European AI and defense ecosystem, built on cooperation, credibility, and real-world impact. And this is just the beginning. At the next summit, yes, we should not be repeating the same conversation. We should be measuring the results that we will achieve together. And one more time, thank you for being here. And let's make it happen and build the AI and defense ecosystem together. Thank you so much, and let's make it happen. Thank you.